What's up, everybody? I'm Thrash Maniac HD here with the first official video here on this channel. Yeah, I uploaded an intro video yesterday, but I decided to not use it because it just would be a hassle trying to edit it on my editing software, because I tried to edit a video on it together and it just wouldn't work. So I decided I'm not doing an intro for the channel, so I'm just gonna go straight to the point for the videos. So there you go. And as you can tell from the top below, this is your NXT review for October 2nd, 2013. And overall, this episode was a pretty damn good episode. I mean, there wasn't anything bad or even okay. Everything was between good to pretty damn good. So yeah, so if you guys want to watch this episode of NXT, link is in the description box for you guys to check it out. But anyways, let's get to it. We start off with Fandango and Summer Rae versus Emma, and her partner is Santino. And I thought that was pretty cool to have Santino there as well. So they have the mixed tag match. Overall, it was a good, entertaining match. I mean, it was more entertaining because it was like, at one point, it was like Emma and Santino were high-fiving each other, and the referee's like, she tagged in, and they're like, no, we were high-fiving, and he's like, it was still a tag. It was like that for about 2 minutes, so I thought that was pretty funny. And Fandango was getting furious, so I thought that was pretty funny. But, the match goes on, and, Santino and Emma won after Santino did the Cobra! Did the Cobra and knocked out Fandango, and Santino Emma wins. So overall, it was a good, entertaining match. Then we get a promo from the Ascension, who later in the night get a tag title match against the champions Corey Graves and Adrian Neville, and they were talking about how they've been saying for months, or for the past month or so, that they're going to get the belts. And Rick Victor said, we will destroy your heroes and we will rise, like they've been saying for a while now. I thought it was a really damn good promo. I mean, any promo the Ascension does is awesome. But now we move on to the next match. First time seeing this guy in NXT in a match. Cassius Ohno, yes, versus Luke Harper of the Wyatt family. For a short 5-minute match, it was pretty good. Luke Harper ended up getting the win, of course, because the main roster people, for the most part, need to win a match on NXT, but it is what it is. Cassius Ohno, he will get his future run in NXT and whatever else he's going to do. But overall, it was a pretty good short match. Then we get a segment with Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy where they were saying how they came so close to winning the tag team turmoil last week. And then they were talking about Scott Dawson and Neville, Alexander Rusev, and they've been feuding with Dawson and Rusev for about a month now. And it's not over. It's far from over. And they were saying how they were making up references to Taco Bell and says, you guys don't like the hard tacos, you like to eat the SAWFT soft tacos. And like Colin was just trying to get Enzo to shut up or whatever, but this was a pretty good segment, I will say. Then we get a vignette from this guy named Mojo Rawley, who's always saying about staying hyped and stuff like this, and showing him training and stuff. I thought this was an interesting vignette, and yeah, it was just an interesting vignette. Now we get to the NXT tag title match, Adrian Neville and Corey Graves defending against Conor O'Brien and Rick Victor of the Ascension. Overall, this was the match of the night. This was a really damn good tag title match. It was an awesome match. So yeah, I mean there was some cool moments in the match. Like Corey Graves was basically in the match for about 10 minutes, and they were bringing up the fact he had the injured ribs from the attack he got from the Ascension less than a month ago. But throughout the match, it was almost dominating Corey Graves until he did get Adrian Neville to come into the match. And Adrian Neville, once this guy makes it to the main roster, he's gonna be something. This guy is so athletic, and he's a great high flyer, and he's a good technician as well. But yeah, he's just a great performer all around. And the turning point of the match was when Adrian was getting ready to hit the red arrow or the corkscrew senton on Rick Victor, and Rick Victor rolled away, and that was the turning point. And then Corey tags himself in to try to get at Rick Victor, and then he gets booted right in the face. And then Connor O'Brien comes in, and they hit their version of the tag team finisher that was made famous by the Eliminators from ECW, the total elimination, like low and high kick, spinning heel kick kind of double team move. Hit that, 1, 2, 3, the Ascension, new tag team champions, and I was going nuts because the Ascension, I like them. They're my favorite tag team in NXT, and now they're the tag champions. That's awesome. But overall, this was a really damn good match. So yeah, and new tag champs. Then we get a thing for next week. Rob Van Dam is going to be on NXT next week. That should be awesome. And then earlier, as I mentioned, with Mojo Rawley vignette, with that vignette of him, he's debuting next week. So those are the two big things for next week. Now we get to the main event of the evening, which is the Bo Dallas Invitational, where Bo Dallas takes on anybody who's coming out to get an opportunity. And he said whoever can pin him in 2 weeks gets a title shot at the NXT title. So we start off with Bo Dallas and a local guy, and because they all hate Bo Dallas so much, they were chanting, "Let's go this guy. Let's go this guy." I thought that was pretty funny. Bo Dallas ended up pinning him, and then out comes Kruger, ah! Leo Kruger, one of my favorites of NXT, he comes out, and then all of a sudden, Antonio Cesaro comes out, and then it's like Kruger and Cesaro are fighting over who's gonna get in the match against Bo, and they end up fighting on each other, and then Kruger gets thrown over the top, and then Bo throws Cesaro over the top, and now out comes El Local, the masked wrestler. He comes in and he just starts cleaning house on Bo Dallas, hit him with the running player's boot. 1, 2, 3, El Local is the #1 contender, but he unmasks, and it's fucking Sami Zayn. Oh my god, that was an awesome ending to a really good episode. Sami Zayn, the new #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Bo Dallas, you could tell in his eyes he was so scared. But yeah, that was an awesome ending. Sami Zayn, the new #1 contender to the NXT title. Let's go, Sami, be champion. But overall, this was a really good episode. If you want to watch, link is in the description box. But anyways, until next video, peace.